You heard the president say, we don't believe that it's advisable to move forward with a major operation in Rafah unless or until there has been proper accounting for all the civilians that are there. The president too had some pretty strong words about civilian deaths and how there's been too many. We have consistently conveyed our concerns to our Israeli counterparts, including the prime minister, about moving forward in Rafah in a major way without due consideration of civilians. It's a small geographical space, the Gaza Strip, period. It's really small down there around Rafah, and you got 1 million to 1.5 million people that are seeking safety. And so any credible plan that could be executable would have to take into account their physical movement, safe movement, as well as proper substance for them, food, water, medicine, access to health care, and be able to stay together as family units. So all of that would have to be factored in. Again, we haven't seen what the Israelis are thinking or what exactly they're putting pen to paper on. Prime Minister Netanyahu said that he had tasked his army, the IDF, to do exactly that. So we'll see what they come up with. We said it when we submitted the supplemental back in October. There is no magical pot of money from which to draw to try to support these allies and these partners, and to try to support, oh, by the way, significant humanitarian assistance needs, not just in Gaza, but elsewhere around the world. Congress needs to act. They need to be the ones to move forward. The United States can't be counted on, that we're not interested in being a leader on the world stage, that we aren't going to be able to stand by our commitments to allies and partners who are fighting really critical fights here. Israel's in a fight literally for their lives, and the Ukrainians are too, for their democracies. We are working with a real sense of alacrity and urgency here to try to get an extended pause in place. But it's been difficult. They did take steps to allow safe passage for civilians. They dropped leaflets telling them where to go and how to get there. They relied less on air power. So there were efforts. That does not mean, and it does not excuse any single civilian casualty. They're all tragedies. We don't want to see any. But the Israelis have shown an effort in the past to try to account for the movement and the safety of civilians. And again, as they ponder and consider major operations in Rafah, now with everybody moving down there because of what happened in North Gaza, because of what happened in Khan Yunis, they have a special added burden to make sure that they can provide for their safety and security and sustenance.